Hello everyone. It is I, Lorry, two of the Lorry guys again with a new video at last. Now just for the record, I never really had any plans to make a video like this beforehand, but seeing what has just been released very recently, I think it is perfect material for me to rant on. As a follow-up to the time when I reviewed The Bad Guys and how much of an uninspired and overhyped ordeal it all was throughout 2022, I will be doing a live reaction to the trailer of its completely unnecessary sequel while pointing out how much of a lowbrow cash cow DreamWorks is turning this series into. So as much as I know it's going to suck by default, let's dip our toes into the piss lake.
When it came to being bad, we were pretty good.
0 out of 10. The things said by Mr. Wolf are very stupid and pretentious.
Showtime.
-1 out of 10. The car they drive looks just as lame as the one from the first movie.
Watch this.
-2 out of 10. The stunts are very lowbrow.
I am never driving another car ever again.
1 out of 10. It's good to see Mr. Wolf has now lost almost everything.
Things sure have changed. Not everyone believes it, but the bad guys went good.
I'm keeping my eye on you guys.
What was that? I panicked, okay? I'm a panicker.
-3 out of 10. The comedy still isn't funny like how it was in the first movie. -4 out of 10. That banker's character design looks like shit.
That was this bank? The name's Kitty.
-5 out of 10. The movie is bringing in more unnecessary simp bait.
Like a mango with teeth.
What? Is that what I look like? Oh, she is spicy. I like it. And so me next.
-6 out of 10. That part wasn't funny.
Professionals.
Maybe you don't keep up with the news, but we're good now.
I'm not exactly asking.
-7 out of 10. The action is very lowbrow.
Last job.
-500 out of 10. Diane Foxington reappears.
Where's my flowers? Prego, cappuccino.
-600 out of 10. That part wasn't funny either.
You're a grumpy little snakey wakey.
Is she your hostage?
No, she's my girlfriend.
-700 out of 10. The way how the trailer ends in general is so incredibly lowbrow. Jumping Jesus on a pogo stick was that trailer such a buzzkill to sit through, and I couldn't even find the part of when it tends to be my favorite. The only part that brought a good point from me was when we saw Mr. Wolf in an unhappy state, but other than that, it was super lowbrow and uninspired. All of which is why I give it a -700 out of 10. Alright, with all that now covered, I hope anyone who watched this will make sure this sequel will be a box office bomb and leave middle fingers to every bit of promotional material you may see when no one's looking. And like what Underground Ernie said, I'm proud to be of service, and like what Mr. Rails said, Mr. Rails never fails, and like what Mr. Bixby said, I got this, and like what JJ the Jet Plane said, that's me, and like what the mailman from Mr. Rogers said, speedy delivery, and like what Ed Grimley said, I'm going completely mental I must say, and like what the Gator Golf Alligator said, let's play Gator Golf, and like what Scarce said, hey what's up guys, it's Scarce here, and like what Pat and Matt said. And like what the Phantom said, Phantom is a man who never dies, and like what the Plonsters said, fuck you meme-tastic, and like what Rodney Kantersky said, I can't stand this operation, and like what Zero Man said,
Zero in and give zero effort to everything you do, and someday you'll be just like me.
Patesco style, housework je powici, połacina jocia. I te dashi wannabe, dałacina miocia.